Welcome to ATB-TV. Take two, Liz. Someone forgot to turn the button on. On. Anyway,
we're on now.
Got it this time. Here we are at Ballarat, Liz. We've just seen Penthouse Playboy run. It's just starting to cool off a bit now, but geez, we've had three beautiful spring days.
It's been magnificent, hasn't it, in Victoria?
Absolutely, and while it's good, we do need rain, so we can't take both, but we'll take the weather while it's okay.
Absolutely.
We'll quickly whiz through these, Liz. We had...
Lady McPhee.
Yeah, 8 runners last week. We go back to Thursday at Bendigo. Lady McPhee, everything looked beautiful to the home turn. Then she was flat in the home straight. Yeah. So she's in the paddock now, having a little break. She looked
like a tired horse at the end of that run. She was travelling beautifully, but then finished off with nothing in the tank.
I think it might have been a little inkling that she may have been nearly at Geelong when she didn't finish that off. And you know, it's easy in hindsight, and Damien Lade suggested the same. But look, we got the win out of the road.
Yes.
She'll have 8 weeks and enjoy all this spring weather, and then we'll bring her back, and she'll be back up in tune for a sort of late summer, autumn racing.
Yeah. Very good. Then we had Perugia.
Yeah, we
went to Adelaide.
Yeah, Morphettville. I don't like bagging jockeys, but I just thought for a horse that was second up, it wasn't the best.
He had all the excuses.
It right. Yeah, a lot of excuses.
His post-race report was...
He might have had too long to think about that, I think.
I think he did.
Look, horse second up, you either sit back or if you're going to go forward, keep going forward. Don't go forward, then change your mind.
Look, dreadful ride.
I suppose the exercise is he's fitter, and we just find another race and forget about it.
Yeah, look, and probably looking for further as well. So it wasn't a lost opportunity entirely.
No.
He needed to run somewhere on Saturday to keep the fitness level, keep his program
and
on
we
track.
do know he's a horse that takes a few runs, so we'll just take that as that run's done and move on.
Yep. So we went down to Mornington on Saturday, the standalone meeting down there, and Serious Suspect duly saluted. Grand
final day, I bludged on the couch at home and watched the horse win, and you went down with Darren and he's a bloody tough, honest bugger, this bloke.
He's a ripper.
Yeah.
He's a ripper. He's a privilege to race.
He was fitter, and Brad, knowing that, thought, well, from gate 10 I'm going to roll forward, and look, he got to the lead, okay, settled beautifully, and then kicked and held off a pretty good horse.
Yep, and super ride by Brad, must be duly noted.
He gets on really well with this horse, so I don't think Bitumiana's wanting to kick him off. He's rode all 3 wins on him, so and he's got a good little record now, 3 from 7 and a couple of seconds. So.
I think it's only once he's been out of the money, 7 career starts, so super horse. Astrological also went round at Mornington.
She was good, I thought.
Yeah, it's not a bad run, considering a horse coming to the end of its prep.
Yeah, and I suppose you watch the race and go, oh, here we go again, well back.
Yep.
But to her credit, she's passed 3 or 4 in the straight, ran 5th and was running through the line strong. And speaking to Darren Dance, we were going to give her a break because she's been up since, well,
a long time.
9 months at least. And spoke to Weir. I know. But I think it shows her resilience. She's just tough.
She's tough, yeah.
Anyway, speaking to Weir at the trials, he said, no, one more run.
She's pulled up really well from that run.
Yeah, he's not sure where, but...
Yep, one more.
And then the bit I liked after it was give her a break and we'll try and win a city race. So we weren't thinking that 3 months ago.
Not at all, not at all. So then off to Geelong.
Yep, Monday went for a drive down to Geelong, and this was our 11th second for about 5 weeks with Collectible. She looked like she had it.
And her third.
In
3 starts.
And it's sort of like her home track, hoodoo track. But yeah, look, she was up against the boys, which makes the run more meritable.
I think the winner was a 4-year-old had run in stakes races, am I right?
Running the Alistair Clark Stakes, ran 2nd behind Royal Sympathy, which ran 4th in the Cox Plate.
So that just shows how commendable her run was.
Take it out of the race. We win easy.
We've declared her the best maiden in Australia at the moment.
Well, was that who won her maiden on the weekend, so we've claimed her mantle.
We've got it. We've got the trophy at the moment.
I don't think it's diverted plans. I think Robbie's keen still to try and get into the ethereal. So
look, she's going well enough, I think.
That's out to 2,000, which she's screaming for.
Yep. And Sarplan.
Sarplan put in his, how would I put it, the usual honest grinding benchmark 58 run for 3rd. Look, we tried to ride him up closer to the speed. That worked out well. But Weir told me once, with horses that have just got the limited ability, you ride them as cold as you can and let them run home. Don't use them at all in a race. And I think the little bit we used, he didn't have it at the end.
Yeah.
So anyway, the owners know where we are with him. We'll go through the procedures and just see whether we go somewhere else with him, sell him, jump him. Well, we won't jump him, but there's been some offers from jumping stables. Steeple-chasing stables. So that will be all decided in the next week.
Righto. Then Swan Hill Periscope. Did you go to Swan Hill?
No, I didn't. I missed Swan Hill, Liz. I watched it on the TV. Looked like a long way from on the TV. Hey, he was good.
Yeah, it was a nice run.
I think we're starting to see, you've got to be patient with these racer flags. Where he was probably wanting an 1800 or a 2000 for this run, you can see why, because he steamed on the last 100. So I would be saying if he gets to 2000 next start, there was a little talk about blinkers, but whether that's going to happen, I don't know. But 2,000 metre maiden on a big track, it'd be hard to beat next start.
Very good. Get on, everyone.
Yep.
Sorry to the owners for the tip.
Yeah, tip everyone.
And today here at Ballarat.
Yeah, big cougar.
Penthouse Playboy.
Finished 4th. It was only a lip off 3rd. We sort of walked away scratching our heads a little, didn't we? And we watched.
Funny run race. He was just behind the leader most of the way, just niggling away at him.
Yeah.
And then lost the plot somewhere about 500 out.
Yeah, and a horse rolled
Spat
in on
the bit
him.
out and just.
Yeah, and then once he got balanced again, he actually went to the line as good as the winner and anything else.
Yeah,
but the bird had flown. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was intimidated, but my way I see it is maybe, and I've never been a jockey, and I don't pretend to be one, especially at my weight. I just thought maybe get rolling at the 800, not at the 400 or 500, where if horses sprint, he gets left flat-footed. Yeah,
sure.
But look, he ran honest, he ran well, and he's been terrific this prep.
Yeah. Okay, so Saturday we've got She Goes Boom on the Gold Coast.
Let's hope she goes boom.
Yeah, it's work in progress. Tony Gollan still has an opinion of this horse.
Yep.
He doesn't want to give up yet. He's just grinding away with us. So
the fields,
find a
fields will be out tomorrow, but it's one of those 900 metre Gold Coast cutest races. If you can win, it's 22,000 to the winner.
It's a fabulous game. The cutest game is probably the most.
I think it's the number one thing in Queensland. I know there's a lot of negatives, but that certainly is huge.
The cutest is super up there. And, of course, Yogi made it into the Bart Cummings.
We're sort of nervous for a couple of weeks. Were we going to get in or not? And as it turned out, we got in easy. Yeah.
Yes.
So the plans from way back in April, we've got to it's not our grand final, but it is a grand final in the sense it's a free ticket into the Melbourne Cup.
Yes.
If you win it, we're in the Cup, and then, obviously we'd plan another race in between, but there's a little bit of competition, Liz, there from a Godolphin horse called Avilius, who's 3 from 3 in Australia, but he's got to give us 4.5 kilos. It's drawn 1.
The weights, we've come in very well. I think Yogi's got 54. That's the lightest he's carried since he ran a very close second in the Warrnambool Cup last year, so he'll really appreciate this weight relief.
Gate 6, I can see him being just a little closer. Not a lot, just a little.
Gate's fine.
I think we've got everything from the race point of view is in our favour.
Yep.
How good this top weight is, well, I'll tell you what, we want to be pretty bloody good. I reckon our bloke's flying.
58.5?
58.5 in Gate 1's a little concern because he's a gap back horse. So
no one wants Gate 1 in these.
He might be looking for his way out halfway down the straight when Yogi's going bye-bye. Boo-boo. I don't it's a bit silly, but anyway, we're all silly. No, he's there with a great chance.
Yeah, so good luck to all the Yogi connections on Saturday.
Yep.
Fox Largo, we're not sure.
No.
Been nominated for a few, I think.
They decided against Kyneton Friday.
Yep.
There's noms. I think it was Tachira Donald. Well, there was Gunbow, but hopefully we're not going to Gunbow.
Gunbow? Where's Gunbow?
It's closer to Neville than us, I think. At this stage, it's looking like being our final run, so I think Weary's just trying to make sure he places her to the best advantage. So I'll know more tomorrow or Friday.
Fabulous. All right, stay tuned to Fox Largo Connections. Now, Tiberian.
This is a big one, Liz.
Is in the Arc de Triomphe, not just racing at the Arc at the big meeting, he's actually in the big one.
In the Arc.
Albeit 200 to 1.
200 to 1. There's a field of 24. There's an odds-on favourite in it called Enable, trained by John Godson. I think it's won 8 out of 9, and I think it's won £3 million. The race is worth £4 million. We'd take a little bit of the prize money, Liz.
I'll be happy, yes. If we
This is the French version of our Melbourne Cup.
Absolutely, it's one of the most highly regarded races in the world, and everybody wants to win an ARC. Just to be having a runner in it is extraordinary. So
we got anyone going over, Liz?
I think Brian Phillips might be heading over there. I'm not sure.
We weren't sure we were going to get in. It was very hard to plan.
Very hard to organise everyone. So
the French owners, and they'll be excited. And look, you know, we'll sit up midnight on Sunday, and you just never know. Racing's a funny game.
It is a funny game. You never
200 to 1 for a reason, I think.
But tell you what, if he just puts in a bold showing, and look, he's coming to the end of his career, so this is a great thrill.
It hasn't unfolded like we'd hoped after the Melbourne Cup. No. There's been a lot of little hiccups, and you know, they're horses, they're athletes, and you know they'll find injuries, and unfortunately, you know, like you said, the best was in the 12 months we had him last year.
Yes, we had him at the best time.
But they'll have a great day anyway, and
a great thrill.
I'm sure we'll be excited at midnight on Sunday.
One way or another.
Yep.
So that's the runners coming up so far. Congratulations to Sharon Lawrence, who
the tipping comp
won. She's the tipping queen.
She had one huge week, consistent all the time, but one huge week, and Sharon won. Just scraped in. Des Pinfold come home fairly hard late on the last week, and he was second. Actually, Des and Wendy did well right through. They must, I'd say they get the form guide out Saturday morning and study for about 4 hours. That pair.
Spending way too much time on the form guide, Mr. and Mrs. Pinfold.
Danny LaRossi, who's a lady, one of my syndicates, was third, and there was a couple of weekly winners, Gary Buckley and Brian Hay. So, it was well received, 120 odd entries, and there was 50 odd paid up for the prize money part of it. So we may have a little week off. I'm just thinking.
Everyone probably needs a rest after all that.
And then we're going to have a similar one. Dancy did say there may have been a prize on offer somewhere along the line. We may do the money up thing again. Everyone was happy with that, but it may run into our Christmas party being the final week. So that could be interesting. We might have some.
Wrap it up on that afternoon.
We'll have the big TVs there to watch the.
We will. Now, Pete, the wind's coming up. The rain is starting to fall. We might say.
It's Ballarat turned nasty.
Cheerio and call it quits for this week's ATB-TV. Short and sweet.
And I've been up at Bendigo today filming all our colts and fillies up there, so there'll be some vision coming out for the owners. You've probably already seen it, but in case I get held up, it's coming. Liz, have a good weekend.
You too,
Pete. You're barring hard for Yogi.
My word. Good luck, everybody who's got runners coming up, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.
Bye. Peter back again. Just missed a couple of runners in our haste to get away from the cold at Ballarat. As you can see, I'm home now. And firstly, I confirm Fox Largo is running at Tatura in a benchmark 58 over 1980 metres. Jared Lawrencini on. Very similar race that she ran poorly at a Coleraine, but the difference on Sunday is Blinker's first time. So Darren has a lot of success with that, but not too sure how well Fox Largo's going, and you know this possibly is her last run and she'll head to the breeding barn. But confirmed Tatura on Sunday. The two we missed in our haste, Liz and myself, we forgot the I forgot the running sheet, and then when we rewrote it out, we forgot about the two Schnitzel colts that head to Bairnsdale. Probably a blessing because the fields have now come out, and we have Oceanity running over 1,000 metres in the, I think it's the opening race on the day. Drawn wide, unfortunately, 13 to 13, but Robbie wants to run him. There's a little spring program set out, more so at the end of the spring, for this bloke and the other Schnitzel, Igniter, so we kick off there. We have the services of Craig Williams, who's heading to Bairnsdale to ride both Oceanity and Igniter, so you know, that's a great fillip to have the rider of Craig's calibre down at the Bairnsdale track. Bairnsdale, a long way from Ballarat. I just googled it, 405 kilometres, so way down in Gippsland, but two very exciting colts kicking off there, and as I mentioned, the other one, Igniter, kicks off in the 1200 metre maiden. He's drawn 9 of 11. There's I think it was 13 in it. There's a couple of scratchings, so it makes a little less traffic, but still a little wide. But he should be running on strongly on the nice Bairnsdale track. Both go there as winning hopes, just need a little luck from the gate. So there, we have those two runners, so that tidies up our week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, Monday, Tuesday, not much action. Not too sure about Wednesday next week. And just while I got you, the Christmas party getting closer all the time. Obviously, we're first week of October now. Scroll into your calendar or into your diary, November 17th, the Christmas party at Manning Tree Park. It's a Saturday. It's Sandown Classic Day. We will have a lot happening, a lot for the kids. We'll have little tours around the farm for people that have got specific horses there. Also, a punters club. There'll be 2 big screens up with the races on during the day. So, should be a great day. Be probably presenting a few of the foals, parading a couple of horses, etc. And if there's any left in our yearlings, they'll be paraded as well. And just on the yearlings, promo went out yesterday on the Turfontaine. Spoke to Archie yesterday. He's really excited about this filly. Lovely mover, big scopy, long rangey filly, and yeah, if you check that out, there's about 80% left in her. $2,750 for a 5% share. You won't get a mini cheaper. Turfontaine's been throwing some winners, a lot of bread and butter type winners, a lot with horse that probably most of you have been across in the last 2 or 3 months racing really well. Widgie Turf with Paddy Payne, but 2 of the more renowned fillies was Fontaine and Fontaine Ruby going back a few years ago, were stakes class fillies. So have a look at the promo that went out and get back to me if you want to share. And apart from that, that wraps it up. So apologies we missed those couple, but we've got them all on board now. And once again, everyone have a great weekend. Stay safe, and hopefully your horse wins.
Happy that Darren and Liz have sent me another lovely yearling filly, a Turfontaine out of Permissive. Obviously Turfontaine can throw good fillies and mares. Fontaine Ruby, Fontenon, and the mum won. She was pretty sharp. She won over 1,000 metres and 1,200 metres as a 2-year-old, so that's good. We're looking for something nice and sharp. Physically, she's a strong filly. I think she's got a good bit of length, nice scopy filly with good mover, and I've always had a bit of luck with Darren and Liz, so hopefully with ATB we can find another sharp one.